let's talk about a weird fucking bird, the oilbird. This is the oilbird. It's native to a few different areas in South and Central America as well as the Caribbean. It can be found in countries such as Panama and El Salvador, as well as Ecuador, Peru, and Trinidad and Tobago, among a few other countries. And while they might not look that bizarre on the outside, these guys are really weird. To start off with, they spend a large portion of time in caves, which is very unusual for birds. A significant portion of the population does roost in colonies in caves, while other portions of the population roost in trees. And it is, again, very uncommon for birds to, in general, just be in caves, much less spend a significant portion of time there. They're also the only bird that we've discovered thus far that are nocturnal, fly, and eat fruit. Some birds, such as owls, are nocturnal and they fly, but they don't eat fruit, they're typically hunters. Some birds are nocturnal and fruit-eating, like the kakapo, but those are flightless, etc., etc. The oilbirds are the only ones that are all three. They're also one of the only bird species that navigate using echolocation. They produce these very high-pitched click, squeak, whatever sounds that they use to navigate during the night, kind of like bats. However, unlike bats, they don't use it for hunting because they don't hunt, they eat fruit. They only use it to avoid flying into shit. The juvenile oilbirds are also just very, very large and just straight up fat. A lot of their weight is fat, and usually right before fledging or developing their adult feathers, the juveniles weigh up to a third more than the adult oilbirds, most of which is just straight up fat tissue, which they then lose during the fledging process and clock in at a normal weight for adult oilbirds. So again, while they don't necessarily look that interesting, oilbirds are one of truly the most bizarre birds I have ever come across.